All right, guys, welcome to the Combo Community, episode 8. Got a nice little show planned for you guys today. I hope everybody brought their coffee. And you know what? Let's just get this party started right away. Bam, there we go. Hit you everybody all at once, like always. And I'm going to go down the line and start with my fellow NY Warriors. Everybody's here chilling. Everybody got their coffee. So we got my man Joker M21 in the house. What's up, Joker? I said M21. I'm used to it, but I forgot you.
No, it's all good, man.
It's all good.
It's still good, man. It's adjustments that we have to make. But right now, I am Eli, Brady's kryptonite Manning, baby. That's why I am today, this morning, and let's go.
Yeah. And that's, you guys in the chat don't know, that's a straight get ahead Murphinator. All right, then we got BLC 646 in the house. What's up, BLC?
Yo, the cat is here, man. Got the coffee, man. Hanging out with the bros, man. So let's get down. Good morning, everybody out there.
All right. And then next we got, I don't consider him a special guest. He's one of us. We just let him live in Boston for now. We got my man Murphinator in the house. What's up, Murph?
Morning, fellas. What's going on? We're just chilling, having some coffee. I got my what is this one?
Oh, the Broom Squad. That's right.
Broom Squad. This is the Halloween Disney show. Shit. What? Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Oh, Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
Hocus Pocus. I got that one going today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's talk some comics and.
Yeah. So I got my coffee real quick, but the last few times we did the show, like my coffee gets cold in the mug. So I said, you know what? Let me start using the tumbler until I get a mug from Jose Gonzalez. But I never showed this one. This one's one that he gave to me as a gift. Because I was going to get one for my wife and he hooked it up. So shout out to Jose Gonzalez. And he asked me what kind of cup. And I was like, she's a huge Walking Dead fan. So he was like, so who does she like? And I said, well, her favorite character was Rick Grimes, but they got rid of him. But it's still her favorite character though, on the show, Mm-hmm. So he was like, all right, let me come up with something. And this is what he came up with. So it's flat black, which is dope for, Walking Dead. Has the Walking Dead, thing. And then, yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Right? It's dope. And that's his iconic, with the gun thing,
Yep. Yeah, that's so him posting, with the gun,
Yeah, that's
when he had this guy right here.
Yeah, that shit. I like it. So I haven't been able to show it off because she uses it all the time. She keeps it in the car. She brings it into work. She washes it, put it back like that. So I finally was able to get it out the car and bring it up here. Hold my coffee. Yeah. So let me open up the chat. See who's joining us. We got 15 people right now joining us. So let me give them their shout outs.
Yeah, man.
Who we have first? We got Matt Forge, Pressable Defects in the house. He said Warriors come out and play. Okay.
We lost
you. Stayed out of connection, man. Oh my god.
There it is.
There you go. All right.
He moved slow.
There you go.
Screenshot that. Everyone screenshot it.
Right, look at him.
I disappeared on you guys for a second, right?
Yeah, screenshot it and send it to him on DM, guys.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. My internet just went crazy just now for a second. Everything started. Well, anyway, so what's up to Uncanny Swag is in the house. We got MannyNYC in the house. We got No Good Comics chilling with us. We got Flash by Night. We got Taino 73s here. Liking the covers, 4963. What's up, Daryl? How's it going? We got Dave Levesque in the house. We got Phil Aim. Hello, all. That's a new name. Welcome, Phil. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. We got a lot of things going on, especially this year. I'll talk about it later. Who else is in here? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Ken Ren. Night of Ren.
Oh, there you go. Night of Ren 79. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. So I figured before we show any books, anything like that, we could start off a good topic that Murph brought up while we was in the
Oh boy, good
Yeah,
idea.
let's
that guy.
want to start with that one. Yeah, let's start with that one. That's a good topic, and it's a topic that everyone here that's in the comic book game can relate to. We were talking about CoverPrice.com, and the reason what he brought it up was because he's not fully sold on it yet. Like trusting GPA, which it is for a lot of people, and it was for me for a long time too. But I'm gonna just give you the reasons why I decided to go with now CoverPrice and cancel my GPA. Because CoverPrice uses more avenues of revenue to gather their data. So, in my opinion, that makes their price more accurate than GPA. It's going to make the price lower than GPA, and to me, it was more accurate because you have to consider where they get all the sales data from. So, they get their sales data from eBay. GPA does eBay also. They get them from the heritage auctions. GPA does from heritage also. And if I'm not mistaken, comic links they get it also. But I think that's where GPA really stops getting their sales data from. CoverPrice also uses mycomicshop.com sales. So to me, that's a big because my comic shop, besides eBay, is the biggest online retail seller for comic books.
Yeah.
And so they sell slabs, they sell raws. Yeah. So you have to consider those sales in the price. If you're getting a sales data from one program, in my opinion, that doesn't include the sales from that, then that means you're gonna get a higher price, which is not accurate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So down the line, man, what do you guys think, Murph? Since you brought up the topic, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, for months, I think we all been watching Lords of the Long Box.
Yep.
And having him pimp out this
CoverPrice
app, whatever it is, CoverPrice. And so, slowly but surely, I would go on. You can go onto it for free, and you can look at it. You can't, upload your collection or anything, but you can look at the things that TiVo talks about, and Manimal and Justin and whoever else is on the show. And you can see just glimpses and snapshots as to what's going on. So finally, I bit the bullet, and I think we all kind of bit the bullet around the same time, and I subscribed to it. So it was fun for a while, and you start uploading. The easiest thing to upload, I thought, were your slabs first and foremost. It was just you type in the title of the book, the issue number, and then it gives you the opportunity. You can write it as slab or raw. So I did all the slabs that I had, and then I started putting in some raw books. And I reached out to Tim on Facebook, and I said, how do you put in condition of a raw book? It seems like what's the default for their raw comics? So if you're going to put in, this Star Wars book right here, all right, so it's brand new, came out this week. All right, you're going to consider that probably near mint, for the most part. But what if you do an old Silver Age one? What if you have a 2.5, graded raw book? Not graded, but and that.
Yeah.
And
not certified graded, just regular graded.
They put it in a price of like $300 or $400. I got an ASM 16 that's literally it's dog shit. Like it's been in a puddle. A Mack truck drove over it, but they got it at super high premium. And I'm like, well, that's kind of whack. Like. So Tim said there is a way you can go in and you can kind of put in, at least for your own notes, of what you think it is. But I don't think CoverPrice will recognize what your notes is and give you a fair, accurate grade on that. So the other part is I've noticed like some slab books seem to be lower in value than raw books. ASM 129 is one. I have an 8.0. We know that thing's been going through the roof lately.
Yep.
It's just been insane. And they have mine graded, valued at like $1,200, but we all know that it's been hitting consistently over $2,000 on eBay.
Yeah.
So I want to know like how many sales do you have to make in order for them to recognize a price increase on some of these books?
Okay, so when it comes to that, like for example, the increase, those sales of how they've sold high are going to be there. But your average is not gonna change until maybe if it's a 90-day average, you got to wait the 90 days, regardless of how many high sales there's been, for that average to jump. So I guarantee you, those sales have been happening in the last couple of months, right? So I guarantee you, maybe another month from now or so, your average is going to change to reflect all those 5 or 6, 7 high-end sales.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, because that's what it's measuring. It's measuring every 90 days, every 12, whatever distance it is. You know what I mean? But same day sales or dated sales, they're all listed there also. So you'll find all those on there. So your overall average will change, but it'll take a time. It'll take a while.
All right.
Because it's measured in like about 90 days.
All right.
So that part will change. And the raw thing, I think you're really right about the raw. How can you gauge a raw book and add it as your average sale for a raw book now? Because sales are based on condition, so you can't really do that without stating what type of condition it is. And then it's not even a certified grade. That could be anybody that says, you know what, this is a very fine copy and it's sold, dude. So we're just gonna take his word for it. That's a very fine copy, and then add that on there.
Right.
So for me, raw books, the best bet is always to just do your go to your eBay, check out sold and completed sales, and then you gauge yourself what it's going for. You know what I mean? You can't really rely. It's a good tool to just give you an eyeball of what a raw copy should be going for. But my advice when it comes to raw copies, just do the eBay thing that we always been doing. I think for now that's the best way. But for grading, I'll stick to CovrPrice, because GPA is just for CGC sales, and in this market, although CBCS tends to sell for a little bit less on eBay, it's still a graded book and it's still reputable, and no one questions CBCS grades.
No.
Right? So then that means that you have to consider them in the sales factor. Right? And the good thing about CovrPrice is that it allows you to put CBCS slabs and CGC slabs. It gives you that option when you're putting them into your collection, and they track the sales on both. They'll report if it's a CBCS sale or if it's a CGC sale. So to me, that's big. You have to consider both of them in there, regardless if CGC sells for more money.
You're right. I can't compare CovrPrice to any other app like CLZ. Is it called CLZ?
Yeah, CLZ. Yeah.
I've always been old school. I write my want list on backing boards. The issues that I need. So CovrPrice for me, when I upload, say, my ASM collection, you can go into, if you're at a show or your LCS, and you can just click into Amazing Spider-Man, and it will show you everything that you already own, which I think is a nice handy tool, because I'm not carrying my 5-subject meter notebook with me all the time. So that's a nice handy tool to have. Joker, you've been collecting Batmans forever, and you see these covers, and sometimes you think you already own them because you've seen the goddamn thing so many times. And you forget, oh shit, I don't really own that, because it's a minor Batman book or something like that.
Yeah.
For me, it would be Spider-Man. For BLC, it would be Transformers or Thundercats or something.
So this question there from Uncanny Swag, he said, does GPA price change quicker with the market? When you're going at 90-day average or 12-month average, that you still have to wait that time. But both the apps report day-to-day sales. They both report day-to-day sales on this. So if something sold yesterday or whatever, usually they're up there within like a couple of days, on both of them, GPA and CovrPrice. Like they always keep it as current as possible for sales of books that are graded, that are certified. So they're pretty accurate. But I think for the overall averages, you have to wait a little bit for those averages to change.
Yeah. So that's my 2 cents on CovrPrice.
I didn't say much because I don't really use them. I don't know nothing about this, so I'm not gonna put my opinion in there.
No, but you do use GPA, so you could I
mean, I do use GPA. I do, and I have no problem using GPA. I haven't used GPA in a while because I'm not buying anything. A little minute, but
we haven't been selling much neither anymore either.
Yeah,
So
I use it and I put the slabs, like you said. because they go out and get more information from other places being sold, which is great. Because doesn't mean it's gonna stop there. They can probably still add on another place where they're making sales. So it could probably there's a possibility for it to grow, so they get more information of what sales are going on. Because as collectors, we shop. Okay, we go buy books everywhere on different websites, different stores, auction. So we're constantly shopping. So to have that option where they're going out there, says, all right, we're gonna get this information from here, we're gonna get information from there, and that's not gonna stop there. They can keep on. They can still add on more and more.
Yeah.
We try to get an accurate sale, especially for us. We do our auctions and we sell. So we try to go give a little discount around the right price for the sellers, and of course as buyers also we want to go out there and buy around the right price to buy an issue. So it's a great app, because on mine you can also
it's not an app, guys. I want to tell you,
it's a website.
It's a website. Yeah, they don't have an app.
Also, in your graded books, you could also type in that it's a signed book, and you can leave in the comments who signed it, when little information that I put on there. So I like it, the way
what also I like about it over like say Key Collector or anything like that it's a program or it's a website just designed just for data. It's only for sales data, and they have different algorithms that track different types of things. Like listen, I'm not sponsored by CovrPrice at all. They don't even know who the hell I am. You know what I mean? But I'm just letting you know why the reasons why I use them. That's it. And if it's something that I use and you may want to use it, that it's on you. I give you what I think about it and what I do. But I like how they do the different types of sales things. So books that would move, like what Tim does, basically the shakers list and all that. You know what I mean? Like that's something that's different than not other applications do. They'll tell you like what books moved. Doesn't matter the sale price, but if they move 7, 8, or 9 copies of that book in that week, it'll put it up there. Then you start looking like, why is this book moving? Then you start doing your own research and questioning. They're not going to put on there, oh, this was mentioned in CovrPrice that it might be a spec and now it's hot because it is. Like that's not about that. You know what I mean? It's just all they do is report what sales are coming out. That's it. And they allow you to put your collection in there, and then they give you an estimated value based on the average sales, which is dope.
That's why they give you that choices where if you look when you put your books in what's hot, and then if you look closely, it tells you numbers of percentage, like the book's moving this much. And you're like, that means the book's being sold all over the place at a higher rate.
They give you the trends, they give you the up and downs. Basically, it's all it's the same thing. GPA does the same thing, also. But I think just CovrPrice catches the eye a little better because of the full high resolution images that it gives you on there and all that.
Yeah, to me, it all comes down to preference. Whatever you use, whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever COZ, Key Collector, CovrPrice, do your thing, boo boo. Do your thing. That's all I gotta say about it. That's it.
Yeah. Just basically do your thing. It is true. I just wanted to talk about like why I use it. You know what I mean, and let you know my reasons for. I think it made for interesting topic talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So one more thing I wanted to bring up, and I know it's kind of not comic related, but it's like you can't avoid it no more online, man. I was just telling you, it's like every time I go on the internet, someone's trying to cancel something I used to love when I was a kid. They're trying to cancel Pepe Le Pew.
Oh my God, why?
Pepe Le Pew, come on, man.
Come on, man. Pepe Le Pew, come here, my little. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You really?
French guy. Why they going after the French guy? That's
I mean, if they, why? Like, dude, the dude is not even an A star or B star or whatever. Like as a cartoon character. Like, who cares? Honestly, I wasn't thinking about Pepe Le Pew until somebody brought it up that they're gonna cancel him. I'm like, that.
No, yeah, me neither.
So you brought him to my attention now. You know what I mean? For canceling him. I say no now. How about that?
Yeah. But what was so crazy is that when the cat, when she thought that he was a cat, she'd be all over him. That? She'd be all over him. Flashback, they said Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. All these things are coming up now. You know what I mean? All of a sudden,
Yeah, what I mean. I understand when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
Yes, but Pepe Le Pew, like, honestly speaking, like I said, I wasn't even thinking about that character.
No, it wasn't on my radar. It was probably not on a lot of people's radar, But now when these things are brought up, some things you leave it alone, they fade away and they die. You know what I mean? And things like this are not letting things fade away and die. It's actually bringing more attention to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Out of sight, out of mind goes for everything. That whole saying goes for everything,
Yeah.
If you want things like, those people, like if they want really, it was really in their best interest of why they wanted to cancel it, they would just not even mention it, forget about it. Nobody thought about that shit no more. You know what I mean? But now you brought it to attention, because it's more behind why they want to cancel it. It's more than that. It's agendas, click items, view things, things like that,
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I don't want to change the subject because that gets kind of a little grim, right? A little
political fast.
Moving on.
Oh yeah. And nowadays with the way things the things going, the world going, we're not trying to step on that. So
no.
We sit our piece and that's it.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is that next time just keep it quiet. I won't state my opinion. Now that you say that stupid shit, I say no. Keep Pepe Pew.
Right.
I was Speedy Gonzalez, baby. My last name is Gonzalez. Come on, man. That's my mascot, right? I'm not Mexican, but my last name is Gonzalez, right? Anyway, so moving on. Another thing that we were talking about the guys, and this week some really good videos have been coming out from the community. Some really, really good videos. And we always talked about doing a show. Even when I was going on offers with TiVo back in the day, we used to talk about that too. Doing like a Theater 3000 thing where you're viewing and then you're commenting while you're viewing the video. But there was some really good videos this week, and you guys have to watch Josh Grav's collection video. It's a 4-parter, right? 4-parter collection.
No, actually, I think he says a 6-parter, but
he's a 6-parter, but he's only did 4 so far.
Yeah, a few days he's letting. Yeah, it's only today he dropped his 4th video.
Today he dropped it.
Yeah, I got the alert for that. Yeah, I gotta go check that out, man. He's got
so Josh's collection is amazing. No pun intended. He started off with Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing collection. But what fascinated me about it was this. Okay, he says on the video that he, has been collecting for about a year, right? A year and a half. So a lot of times you would think, okay, well, this person's new. He really doesn't know what he's doing. But Josh knows these characters for a long time, He's been reading books. He mentioned it live a few times for years before he decided to actually own them physically. So he's a new collector to collecting them physically, but he's not new to the hobby, basically to the thing of reading comics.
Yeah.
He's not new to that, so that's why he comes off where, okay, you think he's a new collector, he don't really know that, but he knows a lot. He knows more than most people because he's been reading for years,
And when he has an opinion, he's gonna say his opinion.
Alger says 1 year and it's a 6-parter. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a crazy collection, man. It really
very extensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he's always been familiar with books, and especially that he joined this community too. Kind of helped him too, like us being together. We all learn from each other. You know what I mean? So that helped them out too. At the same time, I mean, it helped me out. It helps me out all the time.
Yeah, and it's a well-rounded collection too. It's not just all modern books. Like if you notice, I start off with all the Silver Age books that he has in there. You know what I mean? Like it's awesome.
But at the same time, like me knowing Josh, he sees it as a collection, a personal, like what he likes. At the same time, he does it as an investment too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's looking down the line like a UF 4, like a 1 in 25. He has like 2 of them, like 9 6s. He said he's looking at like 30 years investment with that book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he looks at it a different way. Everybody should.
It's very smart, because based on what I already know on books and value, and even comparing to my own collection, Josh has easy over $100,000.
Oh yeah,
in books in value. That's not a nice little retirement. If that, and it's more. It's practically more. Yeah, because if those Djurjevic already sold, one sold at what, $20,000, and if you go by his prediction, by the end of the year, it'll eventually be a $30,000 book, and a little bit later, $50,000 book. You're talking about fucking $100,000 in just 2 of his books in that collection. So you're looking at a freaking $500,000 collection, maybe.
Yeah,
like based on sales, if they keep going up the way they're going, So that's how you do it, man. He's done it. He's doing it the way you're supposed to do it. So real quick before we move on further on that topic, I just want to
Uncle Roman.
I like Uncle Roman. He said he gave us a $10 super chat. He said, "Good morning, Big E's. Nice panel. The oldest looking 44-year-old Murph Snagglepuss. Put him up. And the other guy, put him up.
Snagglepuss. I like that one. Yeah, you know we sticking with that one, guys. We sticking with that one.
Yeah, so you know what happens. You know, I gotta start charging. This is a video I want to see. I haven't seen it in a minute. I think it's pretty funny.
But could you pay me in advance?
You serious? Pay for what? Standing there? The planetarium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. There's the door.
I like that video.
Yo, his laugh is contagious.
It's great.
So real quick, Mike, before we go on, I gotta say this real quick because it slipped my mind. Yo, Bill C, you had a video that we did with you, right? When we invaded your channel, what, Mike? What did he say he was gonna do?
I'm gonna contact CGC. I gotta call CGC and see if they're gonna. Yo, do you contact CGC? That's what we want to know, bro.
Yes, I did.
No, he said, I'm gonna send him an email. I'm gonna send him an email. And then I'm gonna make another order of 25 books.
I didn't make another order.
No, I know, but we know that's what you're gonna do.
I did call him the next day, and I was pissed. But the lady was really, really nice. Her name was Lorraine.
Are they gonna take care of you?
Yeah, she apologized for when I explained to her what happened, and she was like, "Oh, really?" She had no clue. Says no problem. She did the paperwork. She sent me a link. Says you can. I printed out the prepaid shipping and everything. I boxed it all up. Next day, they prepaid it for next day. Went to the UPS store, dropped it off. Sure enough, it's already there, and they're gonna reslab and everything. They're gonna send it back.
Sweet.
With no problem. She apologized. She was very nice about it. She goes, no problem. She did the link. 1, 2, 3, no hassle. I printed out right here. Next day, everything. I was like, okay.
It would have been a better no hassle if they got it done right the first time.
Well, yeah. But she still doesn't understand why. But she said she's gonna look at. She's gonna let them know. Because it was $4.
So people get in trouble. People do get in trouble for things like that.
So let me ask you something before we get
written up.
Before we get into the question, my man Uncanny Swag, he said, we're gonna answer that question in a few. But are you ever considering using CBC as BLC?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I gotta say. All right. Okay.
The reason why is because I have signed books here, and of course, if you send it, I don't want that label. But if I CBCS, they give you that a different color label.
Yeah.
Books I got. So yes, I will eventually use them, but I don't have an account, but I'm gonna have to go through probably Erod because he has an account.
You go. Oh my God, you don't read the chats, do you, man?
What?
No, you gotta go through Biggs, bro, because he's dropping in the water.
Yeah, if you're gonna go through CBCS, you go through me on that one. Okay?
Go through Biggs. Yeah.
Go through Biggs.
Yeah.
All right, so, you heard it here.
Yeah. Yo, real quick, man. Yo, my man, because we were talking about investment in books and all that stuff. He says, but is there a bubble burst coming with that?
No.
I don't think there's a bubble burst.
Nope.
Maybe an adjustment, of pricing on certain books, but you're not gonna see a UF4 fucking Jajerovic fucking variant 1 in 25 going all the way down like a fucking $20,000-$30,000 book to a $10,000 book. No, it'll probably settle down somewhere around where it's at, but
level off.
But other books I can see coming back down to reality.
These questions always have long-winded answers. I hope y'all don't mind, but I have a little long-winded answer when it comes to that. So what did we see already, right? What did we see? What made books go up, right? So during the pandemic, there was nothing new, right? There was no TV shows, no movies, whatever, everything. So the market reorganized itself, and the comic books themselves, through speculation, drove the market up, right?
Yeah.
So for example, Venom, the whole thing with Noel, and they went back to other older issues like Donny Cates did, and that drove the market up, right? Specking on older things that happened in the books, because that's what drove the market when all the shows were gone. So now the shows are, the shows are back, the movies are coming back, so that's kicked into full gear again, and you see another rise in books. So we haven't gotten anything. The last 2 years, there's been no decline in the market. So it's just been going up like that. I think our market is going to be based. I don't have full hope data. This is just what I've been observing. As long as the movies and shows stay up there in quality, then the market will stay healthy and keep going.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So and this point in time, the way we are in the world now, that quality of movie and storytelling is never going to go away.
Not going to go.
So there is no bubble. No bubble. It's just based on the times now. We talk about billion-dollar movies. Mm-hmm. So that means that where these characters first appear on paper, it becomes more and more and more valuable and more rare as time goes. So there's going to be, to me, no bubble. As long as the movie, and even if we have like another pandemic and then that stops, it'll slow it down, but it's not going to stop it because every time something happens in history, we come back stronger, right? So it's just going to keep going up based on that. Based on that, the fact that we have the movie and TV, you know, that always keeps them healthy.
Like certain books would just like I mean for an example, like we keep talking about fucking Miles, right? I feel like that book, you know, is gonna go up like crazy, right? But right now, at some point, it'll just like steady. It'll steady for a little bit, and then another news come up about Miles, and they'll pick up again. But certain books, like other books that were spec'd on or whatever, that is not as big as Miles or whatever.
Yeah,
that book is just gonna be like that, or even. You know what I'm saying?
For a second, Biggs, I thought you would show that clip of the invasion for a second. I was like, oh,
even DC books, you know, with DC books is a little different. I mean, unfortunately, everybody loving Marvel. You know what I mean? DC get no love, but I do have it. Like my spec on DC and my investment would be Damian Wayne, like you know, characters like that, like Jonathan Kent. Just my opinion. Just in case if DC does do anything and does rise up with the investment, does do good in movies in the near future, just, you know, because right now, honestly speaking, those books are affordable. You know what I mean? Right now, so these are the times right now. Like Erod, you think Erod was picking up these fucking Miles books right now with these prices? No, he was picking them up when they were cheaper. You know, it's about timing when it comes to your investment. You have to pick and choose. Some of them, it's like stocks. Some of them won't do shit. You know, but some of them will do something, you know, so
you just never know.
Yeah.
You know, go out there and collect what you like.
So
you never know.
I'm lingering on this comment right here. DC books. I've been thinking about this for a while too. The way the market is this is how much control. This is how much control movies and TV have over our hobby and prices. Because the reason that DC books are undervalued right now is because they're not well received in movies and in TV shows. So that affects why books go up. Marvel is well received. Look at what happened with WandaVision, per example of how a show could move books. You know, so that right there is proof of why there's no bubble. There's proof why the movie and TV market is always going to dictate how high these books go. You understand? Because if you're just basing it on storyline and content, then you'll get like DC, because arguably there's many DC stories that are just as good as Marvel stories, if not even better. You know, everyone complained that a lot of people have had mixed reviews of Future State, but you know what? All those books sold. Everybody that was doing reviews, you see, had their copy of Future State. So DC don't care if you liked it or not. All they care is that you bought it, and those books were sold. So they did well with Future State. You know what I mean? But the movie and the shows is what drives those prices to go insanely up. You know, and right now DC doesn't have a strong movie or show market as Marvel does. So you can see the reflection there and why DC looks undervalued when it comes to their keys and stuff like that. But once they get their ball together, if they ever get their ball together and they get to the level of MCU when it comes to storytelling in movies and shows, then you'll see an increase in those DC books. Yeah, you know, this is what I think. You know what I mean? I didn't get that from anyone. That's just my thought process on it.
An original thought. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the hobby as an investment, you're getting a lot of people that are coming in to comics due to the movies, due to the popularity, and they're strictly using it as an investment tool now. So remember when these were the talk of the town, you know, a month ago, whatever it is. And I considered sending to, I guess the company's called PSA is the one that you want to send your cards to. But they're so backlogged, and they wanted at the time they wanted $50 a card to grade, these things in a relative, quote unquote relative quick turnaround time. You can do a bulk submission, I think, where you forget about it for almost a year. And then they raised their prices from $50 to $100 a card because it's just so backlogged. So I've been watching this channel, and by no means are we sponsored by him or whatever. I think his name is Northeast Ohio Card.
Yeah, I've been watching him.
With him?
Yeah,
so
I've been watching him.
He is now into these, and he's also going into books as well. He bases his theories off of what they call in cards population report, and we call it the census report, the CGC.
Yeah.
And like his one that he just bought now was a New Mutants 98 in a 9.8, and the census for us says like 3,000 9.8s are available, and you and I, we think, holy shit, that's a lot. But if you translate it to cards, and you can take like, Zion. Zion's probably the most popular basketball player right now, and you got a pop report of 5,000 to 7,000 or 50,000 even, and people are still spending the money. So I think you're getting a lot of investors into our hobby who are enjoying these movies, who want to get New Mutants, who want to get, ASM 300, who want to get Carnage now, and it's causing the prices to rise considerably, which is good, and it's bad for me because if I don't have that book yet, I get pissed off because I'm cheap and I want to spend $8 for this book, and I don't want to spend $100 for it. But if I have to, I have to. Mm-hmm. Those are pretty cool cards there, BLC. Yeah. So it's good to have these people. Like Josh is smart thinking, and he says that he's got books for his personal collection. I think we all have a PC that we're anything with, but we also always dabble into possible what can make some money a little bit in the future.
Yeah, to help fund the hobby.
No shits about at all. Mm-hmm. Like, well, all right, what can we do with this? Can we do it? So we're going to get people coming in here from the sports card world, from just nobody. Maybe they're just like, stock traders or whatever, and they're thinking of it as a total investment. It's good for the hobby, but it's definitely going to make you spend some more money if you're looking for, that 9.8 New Mutants. I'm looking for like a 0.5 New Mutants 98, because then I want to submit it to CGC and get that 9.9 label, please, and have it. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And it's good to look at stuff for investment, especially in this hobby. This hobby could be really expensive, it could be really expensive. Just to give you full disclosure, I have a CGC order out right now, right, and it's only 7 books, modern, and with the shipping coming back and everything, it cost me $220.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I don't mind telling you guys how much I pay for submission. That's what this costs. $220 for 7 books. Yeah. That's a lot of money right there. So if I could sell a couple of books and make $200 and pay for that order, then that's what I'm going to do, because I'm getting other stuff in there. I want to, some I'm going to keep for my PC, and some are going to sell to help pay for that also. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with doing that. One more video I want to talk about before we go to some show and tell is Erod put out a video yesterday, and the video was titled, it's a CGC unboxing. He did a 9.8 screening, and he said, did my theory work? And the reason he's saying that his theory worked was because he had 3 9.6 graded books. And, the whole thing about people saying that CGC's giving gift grades and all that stuff. So he said, let's test this out. Let's put these 3 9.6 books in a CGC 9.8 pre-screen. Let's see if they come back 9.8s, and if you watch the video, I'll tell you, watch the video, guys. I'm not gonna spoil it because that's the whole point of me talking about it, but you need to watch the video. Erod always puts out a lot of knowledge in his videos. You know what I mean? Like he just doesn't show you a book. He shows you the sales data on it. He shows you the trend, and he gives you a little history of the book if he knows the history of it. He tell you what the book is or whatever. But the 3 books came back ungraded 9.6, so they didn't give a gift grade, and they were graded accurately. The books. So that was a cool experiment to debunk certain rumors or certain things that people just say just to say. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Really check that video out, guys.
We watch a lot of videos.
And everyone that we mentioned, real quick, all their links are in the description already, guys. Everybody's on there. Murph is on there. BLC, Josh, Erod, all the friends in the channel are there, guys. So check everybody out. If you're not sub to anybody, just go through it and see who you guys are not sub to. Check it out. So go ahead, Murph. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Okay, that's all right. It's the Boston in me, I guess. But like Very Gary does a lot of pre-screened videos, and once in a while he's 25 for 25, especially if it's a more modern book, and if he's got some older stuff in there, he's not always hitting 25 for 25. And that's been a question that's been going around in the community. Why don't you hold on to those books that didn't make the grade, and then resubmit them as a 25 submission again and see what happens, and I'm glad that Erod did his part, his due diligence, and kind of proving that quote unquote theory, if the grader had a good time the night before, thing wrong.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see Erod's 9.6 books come back ungraded, just to help stop some of the chatter that's out there, like the gift grades and so forth.
We're guilty of that too. I see that all the time. You got that CGC gift grade,
right? And I think it can happen with all the companies. You're gonna get it once in a while, but then you just take it and you run with it and you deal with it. But it was a good theory, and it was a good test. I would like to see Gary take 25 of his raw,
the raws that came back,
and see what happens.
That's the ultimate test right there. That's the ultimate test, because you do the whole submission of books. That's something to see right there.
Right.
I think he's working on that. Gary did say he's putting them together little by little. Whatever doesn't come back, and he's gonna do one whole submission pre-screen like that. That'll be the test.
That would be interesting to have him get a box back, all again raw books. So it's costing $5 a piece, and that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. So you know what? We've been on for about 40-some minutes already. Nice. Thank you everyone that joined us. I'm not ending it now. Don't go nowhere. But we're gonna move it along to a little bit of show and tell. Oh, but first we got my man Los Definitely 99 in the house with the freaking $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. He said I got 20 on your 220. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm 1 mile on the ground in a submarine. Feels like a jail cell, but the top side for the moment, enjoying the morning video. Keep it going. Yo, Los, thank you. And if you're really in a submarine, man, be careful, bro. Like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
good Wi-Fi in that sub.
Yeah, it's cool that your Wi-Fi is working that well, right? Or your data, you're getting signal or whatever. But thank you for that, man. I appreciate that, And then for that one, in good old NYC fashion, you're gonna get the Manny Roar in memory of Manny, because he's not here with us this Saturday, but he will be joining us next Saturday, full-fledged. He's not. He already told me. So we're gonna do a little bit of show and tell. Start off with who wants to start first? Anybody in preference? Nobody.
I start off.
All right, let me see if I can get some. Hold on.
All
right. First set of books, man. I got my Berserkers, man. And,
I haven't seen them without being in the digital picture.
I got my Berserker books. I pre-ordered these.
Excuse me.
I said that I wasn't gonna go into the ratio stuff because it was so many fucking books, like different covers or whatever. So I did end up getting the Mark Brooks cover and stuff like that, whatever. Yeah. But the Libra Mayho was my favorite cover. So the Libra Mayho I ended up getting. I got 2 copies right here. The 1 in 25, if I'm mistaken, right there. So.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice one. Yeah, there's a lot of nice covers. There's some that I missed for me, but those are nice.
Yeah. And Lee Bermejo is an amazing artist, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I like his shading, the way he does his shading.
When he does Batman and Joker, he did Batman Dan, when he did that Joker solo story, amazing work by Lee Bermejo. So next book I picked up, man. You know, Werewolf by Night just dropped a little series, whatever. I got issue 1 because I was in love with this cover, man. This is a ratio to this is a 1 in 50. This is a Okazaki. I forgot my first name, but this is an Okazaki 1 in 50 variant. And this one right here is the best Werewolf by Night cover out of all that run because them shits was horrible. But at least somebody got it right on that. So shout out to Okazaki on that one. Next book here. If you're a John Tyler Christopher fan, this is a book. This is a book you need to get. Because this is his first cover work that he did, and it was on Witchblade issue number 129.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very affordable book, not an expensive book either. So all right. Just keep an eye on that, Witchblade 129. There's also a convention exclusive on this one. It doesn't have the war on the background. Not sure which one, is more rare or whatever, because I think those convention variants too were inexpensive. Then I went to Unknown, man. Shout out to Unknown. Listen, man. Unknown has a special, man. You buy 2, get 1 free. So I bought 4, so I got 2 free. So I have the book already. There's one book that's missing from here because I already put it. I might get that one slabbed to send to Erod, which is the Miles Delato cover, the Marvel Voices. Yeah. So I picked up these David Nakayama covers, man. So these are amazing covers, man. Got Hellions number 10. I got Black Cat with the Grenham versus Carnage issue number 3. Yep, 3. Yeah,
that's nice. I like that one.
Yeah. He gives me like a vibe of J. Scott Campbell, but just different, more,
Yeah.
Because not to sound like that. J. Scott Campbell's a one-trick pony, but it's just you could tell.
Yeah, you got used to one. He was so oversaturated in the market. That's why.
Yeah. So I got nice 18. David Nakayama again.
Yeah, that's good. What he stands out is his eyes, like his face. Yeah, the face.
Another Gwenham versus Carnage issue number 1. Awesome cover there.
That's a good one.
And then the last book I got from Unknown was I started this David Nakayama kick with David Sikaneme because he sent me a nice AOK, which was a Scarlet Witch cover. The red cover was beautiful. He done it right. So I saw that, and I saw this matching red cover too, and I had to get Mary Jane. You can't go wrong with Mary Jane on there, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
So beautiful.
I had that one. I got that one too.
Yeah. This is Gwenham versus Carnage issue number 2.
Put that one up.
I got that one from Unknown too.
Yeah, so they have the virgin covers to that too.
Yeah.
So let me see. This one right here, man. I picked up for eBay. I picked it up for under $50. Maybe like 30, maybe something like that. I don't remember off the head right now. This is Action Comics 1000, but this one is, they came out with so many covers when it came out to Action Comics 1000. Yeah, so they were doing the decades and stuff like that. But this one is the tour variant of Jim Lee. This was the hot one to get, man. So this is Action Comics 1000. You already know. First appearance of Rogozar, that character right there.
Yeah, he looks like a little mixture of like Lobo and Darkseid.
Yeah, he does. And then this one right here, man. I got what we was doing. We were supposed to do Ghost Rider covers this Sunday. Yeah. But since we switched up our guests, and then accommodate him or whatever, we're doing Golden Age covers this Sunday on East Meets West. But we are doing Ghost Rider covers next week. And these covers right here, I always, I saw these before, and I was like, I need to get them, and I just forgot about them. And then, once I started looking at the Ghost Rider picks to put for the show, that kicked back in my head. I was like, oh shit, what about those Delatos or whatever? So here I got Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider issue number 1.
Oh yeah.
And then and then I have, and they come polybagged. And then I have
the black and white. It's like 3 different ones, right? 3 or 4 different ones.
Yes. So there you go. Awesome Delatos. Delatos is just an amazing artist, bro.
It's so nice.
Yeah. And then the last book I have here, man. And Milo Manara is an amazing artist. I wasn't too much into him before, but getting to know about Carmen and stuff like that, like Doom, like a couple months back, whatever. Like knowing that Jillian Marshall was coming out with that book and stuff. I thought that variant cover of Milo Manara was awesome, was dope. So I was looking into more of his covers and stuff, and I knew this cover existed, but I just didn't pay no mind to it. But I finally got it, and I got it for a nice, good price, man. And this is Guardians issue number 9, with Angela on the cover, and this is the first appearance of Angela in Marvel.
Nice.
All right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, with Milo Manara there. So yeah, man. They graded this at the A5, 1 in 25 of Guardians number 9.
Where you got that from? My comic shop?
Where the fuck did I get this? I think it was eBay.
It was eBay, all right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got, man.
Cool. Let me just show what I got real quick because it's really fast. Just because the wifey's going to walk in here real quick and I'll shove the camera after she comes in real quick. She want to grab her coffee. All right, so I only have a few things. So first thing up, I just want to show. I got this a few weeks ago. I never showed it. I don't really buy the new Masters of the Universe like figures that come out, but I do when I can find the original ones complete. Even loose, I'll pick them up because I'm planning to do order of some of the original figures complete, grading them, so this is original MannyNYC, and his it does work,
Yeah,
still complete. He got his armor and everything. Usually you find him without his armor and his complete with his weapon, his club.
Okay.
Cool. And that's usually hard to find, so and I've been finding the little comic books for them already. I found the one for Many Faces already. I want to find the comic book for this one and the one for Man at Arms, and then those 3 I'm gonna do one order with them because they put the comic book in the case also behind them.
Oh, that's nice.
They look real nice, yeah. The way they when they pose them in the glass, in the acrylic case,
So,
and then the next few books I have, it's only like 4 books I'm going to show because I do have stuff on order, and I have a lot of independent books that I picked up that Manny picked them up for me at Rose Collectibles, but I haven't seen Manny, so he has all of them. Probably got about 10 books from me already of new books that I've been buying. So shout out to Thoro. He had the chop up last week, chop up on Thursday, and he was talking about spec books for Godzilla because the Congress Godzilla movie's coming out in a couple of weeks or whatever. So I was collecting that run that he showed from IDW, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and when he showed the first appearance of Mechagodzilla, I didn't recognize the cover, right? I'm like, wait a minute. I collected that run, that King of the Monsters run, from like issue number 1 to about 12 or 13. Right, but the thing is that they had multiple variants for those books, so I had the other variant for it. I had the cover B for it, and what he showed was the cover A. So that's how come I didn't know. But I went on eBay real quick and I found a nice little lot for like $14. Really? So I wanted to show you them real quick. So this is the first one. I'm gonna take them out the package because what's cool about these books is they always gave you a preview in the back of the next issue. So, and all these are done by Eric Powell, guys. Eric Powell did an awesome job on this run. Mm-hmm. You guys don't know who Eric Powell is. He's the creator of The Goon. Just countless work he does. So that cover's dope. And then in the back, it gives you like the next issue, which is really, they're showing you like the B or C cover in the back, So that one's dope. That's issue number 3.
Did he say the BLC cover in the back?
B or C.
B or C.
Don't send that. Don't send an email to us, bro.
So, and then this is issue number 4. No, I'll send an email.
Big E's pass the milk and frosted flake. Kids are hungry, bro.
Yeah, and then look at that cover for the next issue.
Nice.
That's Dora.
Send an email.
Yeah. So this is the first appearance of Mechagodzilla. That's the A cover.
That's right.
And then it shows you the next issue, which is dope cover right there. And then issue number 7, which is dope.
They're all dope.
And all the artwork is done by Eric Powell. Look at that background.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
That was nice one right there. And he even signed the back also. Like he puts his little mark on all of them.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, Eric Powell did a good job on this run. There's a lot of really nice covers. So yeah, so that's all I have. I do have more books, but they didn't come in. I'm also expecting a couple of deliveries from Skeleton Comics.
Yo, bro, let the wife get her coffee, bro. Come on, let's go.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'll block it for getting coffee.
Come on, man.
You know, you got your coffee. I got.
When you telling me you got my cover? Yeah, Bill. See, you should be that more strict with CGC.
But I just going to show a couple of, I picked up from the LCS. Collect the Amazing Spider-Man run. So there's issue 59. If you guys don't know, this is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5. If you're looking to get the whole collection, even though they're only up to like issue 60 or whatever, it's like over 400 some odd books with the variants and everything. So it's crazy insane if you try to get the whole thing. I'm up to like about 200 something books in this run. So that was 59. Here I got 60.
That one's sweet. The Bagley cover there.
Yes. Very beautiful color. And then I just started picking up, of course, everybody's picking up Star Wars High Republic books.
Mm-hmm.
So number 2 with the
yeah, but that's the Adventures right there. It's different.
Yeah, the Adventures one. It says it right there.
Yeah, that's the IDW one.
Yeah, and then there's the Marvel number 2, the Jedi Republic, and then I got number 3.
Nice.
Yeah, just picked up a little from the LCS, but again, I'm probably gonna do a video later on today because they're all boxed up and everything. So I gotta pre-open them to do a video later on because later on today I'm gonna explain later on what's gonna be going on. So that's cool. Just little LCL stuff.
All right, Murph, I got you right now.
Oh, so you showed some Godzilla books. Is there? I only got one King Kong book. I don't know if there's a whole bunch of them or not.
I have that run also. It says 1 of 6, but that run was selling so well that they extended it. Right. So it's like I have up to like issue 14 of it. It was only set to
not out of this series, but are there other King Kong books?
Yeah, there's other King Kong
older
books,
ones. Yeah, you didn't remember seeing that older one that I posted a while back?
No,
that run is really good though. That Kong series is really good. Like story-wise, is really good.
What else did I get? David Finch was supposed to go to the Little Giant comic show in New Hampshire in April. So I'm like, let me find a Finch book. I thought this one was pretty cool, but he can't make it due to the COVID restrictions. He's from Canada, so I found that one right there.
That's awesome.
I thought that was a pretty badass book.
Hold on, let me see. Okay.
That's badass.
Joker on Chrome. There you go.
Yeah, I'm claiming it.
80th anniversary. There's a whole.
I gotta look for that.
A whole bunch of fellas did artwork on the inside. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll stop this video. Here's the back right there.
Okay. That's nice.
Oh, nice. It's square bound.
Yeah, it's a big.
That's the 80th anniversary book. It came out. Yeah, they made tons of covers for that.
Different covers.
Oh, good. You just opened it too wide right now. You creased it.
Well, David Finch is not going to be there now, so he's good. Yeah.
I don't know. So that was that. What's this thing called? Nonstop Action Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the one I was telling Manny he should have picked up because he picked up but that cover. Yeah, that's the Dyker.
You read it?
Yeah.
I have not read this one yet.
I read it. It's an intense book.
That's another Finch cover right there. So we'll figure this one out.
So the image inside that one, is it the same, just the regular cover? They just put that Dyker on? Oh, it's different.
Yeah, it's a different cover. It's a different cover.
Oh, nice. Look at that. That reminds me of the Sabretooth #1 issue from the 90s, remember?
Sure, the Punisher.
How's the back?
So that was cool.
The back is blue also?
You'll get this. This is what it will be in the jacket. This will be on the book. Kind of protects it a little bit. You don't have to rip it off or anything like that.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool, man.
ASM 61 does the first appearance of the new suit. This is a garbage book.
Yes, it is.
Everybody hates that suit, man.
This story-wise
is sucking, man. Yeah, honestly speaking, listen, Murph, man. I think Nick Spencer needs to just step away from Spider-Man.
Yeah, what I don't get is how they just let Marvel really doesn't know how to treat their A character, because DC, their A character is Batman, and not anyone can write Batman. You know that. They don't just let anyone, and the same standard should be held for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I will be like, Jay the Butcher. We hope Donny Cates gets on this run. And then this one is the same issue, but this one's from Mike Cho. I thought this variant cover was sweet.
I like
very nice. There's an Immortal Hulk one that came out this week too.
Yeah, I think Mike is spot on with that. With those two, when he said that those two covers are the best ones, the Hulk and the Spider-Man one.
Yeah,
I agree with that, Mike.
Still a good story. Star Wars keeping up with this one.
Yeah,
number 12.
I have that coming too. The issue.
Children of the Atom. Again, I don't know whether they're trying to, rip off from Strange Academy and sell something good. I figure it out. I saw this in the back issue bins. I thought it was badass. Chewbacca down with throwing down with Vader.
That's good.
Captain America 25. You had McGinnis cover. Paid $4.
We had that. That was in Jim Haley's universe, right? We left it in the box, Mike.
Yeah, I have 2 of those already. I don't need that. I'm good.
Picked up a Black Panther Thor variant. I don't know when this came out. It's issue 171. I don't know. It's got them all on there. It's got the frog. It's got the ladies.
Yeah.
It's got Eric, man. Whatever. Just something fun.
It has the new Thor core.
Todd Nook, Black Cat annual one. I thought it was just a badass cover.
It is.
Yeah. I'll get a signature someday. It'll be right there on the building. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Occupy Avengers. Paid $3 for that. Just another cover grab for me. Avengers 26. Scarlet Witch and Rogue.
Yeah.
Star Wars classic, not classic, but Star Wars number 74 with a pretty dope ass Vader cover.
Nice. I like that run.
And I thought this was the biggest find for me in that day. It was only $4. All new Captain America number 1.
There you go. Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up. Yeah, good pickup.
Yeah, I debated getting that first Jubilee. He wanted $80. I think it was a 9.4. I had put it in the chat. I think. I just didn't pull the trigger on it. Instead, I got those slab stands for my.
I think that was bad. That was better. I think you made the smart choice, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Good.
So, dope stuff. Everybody has some dope stuff showing off, man. So yeah, man. Let me see what's going on later tonight. Nobody doing no auction. I don't really do auctions anymore like we used to. So
yeah. So you know what? Speaking of that, I'm about 90% sure that our next auction will probably be Monday instead of a show. Because now I don't do it on Tuesdays anymore. I don't do the Tuesday night auction like I used to because Thoro does the indie spotlight on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock. Also, but also, like I said, we don't do them as often as we used to with the auctions. The last time we did an auction was 3 weeks ago, so it'll literally be a month on Monday. Since
same with me. I slowed up on it. So it'll pop up, maybe once a month if I'm lucky. Because with the time and everything, and me cleaning up,
there's a lot of auctions out there now throughout the week and all that. So let them rock. I don't, I'd rather just once a month, So also, I don't have a bunch of stuff to sell anymore. I sold off most of all my collection already, throughout the years. So I kind of want to keep what I have right now for now.
Yeah.
So that being said, so Monday most likely it'll be our auction / claim sale, at 9:30 p.m. Between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern. Joker has. I'll let Joker say his own thing. He knows what he's gonna promote. Murph, anything you have that coming up? Anywhere you're gonna be at? Any video you're trying to do? Anything like that?
I got a Kevin Eastman signing coming back pretty soon. So he just did his CGC private signing last Thursday or Friday. So me and Benny Beans, man from Beantown, went in. And we sent the book. I got Raphael number 1. I'm hoping for like a, I don't know, 6.5, 7.0, 8.0 somewhere in there. It's just difficult for me to gauge what it looks. Erod pressed it. He liked it. It's not going to be a 9294 banger, but that book should be coming in. And then April 24th, not sponsored by it, but if you guys are going to New Hampshire, Little Giant Card comic show, 3 Men in the Basement, Pressable Defects, myself, Benny,
East Meets West,
Yeah, but they got 2 shows right at that con, right? They got one in April.
They got one in August as well.
One in April, one in August.
And one in August.
April and August. So I'm going to go to the April one, 24th. It's fun. Just to get out there again and see what it is.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
it.
All right, cool, man. So look forward to that. Murph does some great videos, guys. And when he does his videos, when he's showing you the slab or something like that, he gives you his opinion on them. And it's good. Sometimes they're real funny, but he does give you good information on what he knows on the books, that's what I like. So real quick, guys, just before, because last 2 shows I forgot to do this. Anything you need press, guys, check out Erod 212. 10% off. Use the Warriors 10 code, guys. You could email him at expresscvp@yahoo.com, and his Instagram is also express CVP. So, and you could reach him on Erod 212. If it doesn't answer you in that one, but remember he could submit to CGC and CVCS, but with CGC, he gets that 15% off, discount. So he passes that on to you. So make sure you check him out for all your pressing and cleaning services. And then, of course, skeletoncomics.com, guys. Angie, that's also his wife. She owns that website. Discount code NY Warriors get 10% off. It's a one-off code, but what's good is that there's 2 other one-off codes. There's East Meets West 10, which is EMW 10, and there's Thoro 10. So if you have not used them, that's 3 different chances you could get 10% off of your first order on there. So make sure you check them out. And last but definitely not least, we got the geekyswagshop.com, guys. You can reach them on Instagram also at the Geeky Swag Shop, but their main thing is the website. NY Warriors is a reoccurring code, 10% off. There's going to be some new items coming from the NY Warriors. I haven't unveiled one of the variant shirts that we have. I do have a copy, but I haven't taken a really good picture of it, so I'm just waiting to do that. And I don't know when they're launching exactly. I have to get in touch with June real quick and discuss when that's going to launch. But that's still in the works, guys. So there's going to be some nice, cool new NY Warrior merch, to pick up. But also, their site mainly they do statues, they do figures, they do all kinds of stuff like socks, backpacks, and T-shirts from all kinds, Marvel, DC, Independence, all licensed T-shirts. They do that there. So make sure you guys check them out and use that discount code. BLC, anything you want to do?
So later on today, I have to do an unboxing, right? So I'm going to be doing a video. But if you guys don't know, today, later on tonight, I will be picking the winner for my Super Chat video giveaway. This is what's going to be going on to enter for this. It's a Super Chat. Every Super
Django
Chat.
Fett.
And it's going to be on later on tonight. And then after I pick the winner on this, I will show the next figure that's going to be up next after that. So if you want to get entered for this, again, Super Chat's the only way to get in there. Again, you don't have to be there when I call the winner. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter where I'm shipping to. It does not matter. All the rules out the window. All you have to do is give a Super Chat. You get an entry. More Super Chats, more entries. Also, do a giveaway right here. To enter this, you have to go onto my free giveaway video, and you have to enter on that video to win this. When I'm going to do the win on this, I don't know. I didn't post it yet, but, if you check that out. So I see everybody later on today.
Free Super Chat.
Yo, so real quick, Murphy, you my guy, man. You my guy. Thank you. I like that. You see that?
Honey baseball. Ladies, you guys suck. I didn't know you had control of that.
Yeah. So, Mike, go ahead. Let him know.
Yo, listen, man. Let's go Packers. All right.
Oh no, I gotta cancel you too now.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out to Murph. He hooked me up with these. Y'all already know, man. East Meets West tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern. We got some big news come for the channel, man, for the show. Stay tuned for that. We got some things rolling. We're gonna be more active on throughout the week with East Meets West. So stay tuned with that, man. I'll answer tomorrow. We have the guy from Little Giant Comic Show on tomorrow on as I guess as on East Meets West. The guy who promoted it. My man Jason. What is it? Jason Rodnick. Yeah, man.
All right. Cool.
Or Brodnick, I should say. Excuse me. And then let me see. We got the Doom back tomorrow. We got James on the show. We got Josh and Broski. You already know. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And besides that, tomorrow after East Meets West is gonna be a claim/auction sale with my man Thoro at 10 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure Thoro, but he'll announce it.
Yeah, he does Sunday now, right? He does Sunday night.
yeah, we'll get that.
We're also trying to be doing a video. I want to do a push for my man Jose Gonzalez body power tumblers. Want to try?
All right, well, you had your time anyway. So, like I was saying, anyway. So, I want to say thank you very much. Shout out to Jose Gonzalez, Spotty Powder Tumblers. I'm giving you the shot. We're gonna give him a push. I'm gonna push you tomorrow during the show. All right, man. So you already know.
Yeah. Step
all right.
So like I
said, you had your time. Hold up. You had your time, Brady. You had your time. Anyway, so like I was saying, the East Meets West tomorrow, guys. I remember that, and then the auction of Monday with the Warriors, and then Indie Spotlight Tuesday. All right,
guys? I'm gonna be on that one too. Yo, we all over the place. Let me tell you something. With this year, we all over. We're gonna flood everybody's stream, straight up. We're gonna flood. You're gonna get sick and tired of us. Sick and tired of us. Also, my turn now because I let you guys.
I'm done. Yeah.
So I'm planning a 2-part celebration because the Warriors, as the New York Warriors group, my channel is already 6 years old, but as the New York Warriors name, we hit our 5-year anniversary on the 5th of this month. But that week, I had some serious things that happened with my family. Some of you guys that I talked to probably know what happened. So I wasn't really there to really do anything. My mind wasn't there to really do anything. But I'm going to celebrate it the right way. And it's going to be a 2-part celebration because I'm going to do a special video with my fellow NY Warriors, that we do. And then it's going to be like a part 2 to it where I'm going to invite, trying to have somebody from every channel that represent. And then we can get, like a nice little show going on together. So I haven't reached out to everybody yet because I just haven't had the chance. I'm going to put together a little thing and see if everybody agrees on a certain date. But look forward to that. And on those 2 shows, I personally, I can speak for myself, I will be doing some giveaways on those. On those, and I know for the regular NY Warriors ones, I know my fellow NY Warriors, Mike, and Jeff and Marky, they said they'll give away some stuff, and Manny also, so which is cool, and just remember, guys, everyone has their stuff separate, but we all the same, we all together in all this, you know what I mean? We do things together. So
are you gonna bring some of the founding members in, like Eddie the comic guy?
Eddie won't come.
He's always welcome.
He's always welcome.
Eddie's always welcome. Eddie has open invitation. All he has to say is, "Yo, Biggs, I want to come on." Okay, that's it. There's no
that'd be cool.
There's no same thing with Carlos, with Silos.
Yeah, that's right. Silos,
he tells me, "Yo, Biggs, I'm gonna come on this week." Okay, there's no, there's no. You too. You have that same privilege too.
Wow.
Yeah. You just tell me, "Yo, Biggs, I'm gonna come on this week." That's it. I told you this all the time. I'm serious about it. Like, whenever you want to come on, you come on.
Wait for me.
So real quick before we go, freaking Roman Curtis, with the $5 super chat, he said, "Southwest and Midwest auction claim sale Sunday." Freaking Roman. You know what? Also, while we have Roman has been doing his thing live.
Yes.
He does them a little early for me where I can't watch them live, but I do watch them on the replay. And, Mike has been supporting him, being on there with him, which is dope. But, Roman shows some freaking killer books. You guys not seen his latest Grail that he got this week. So go watch him. I'm going to tell you what the Grail is. You probably know because he talks about it, whatever, but it's cool to watch him unbox it and see his reaction, how he looks at the book and all that, So really, really check out Roman Curtis. Very underrated YouTuber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let me give him a nice little thank you for me. That's Manny telling him thank you for the super chat. So that being said. That's it. I got nothing else for you guys, man.
I'm good too.
Yeah.
Everybody good? We good? That's it. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. And a lot of things. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say too. I am going to be doing a lot of this year. a lot of CBCS unboxings. I'm resubmitting a lot of books to them. I do have a CGC order. That being said, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do CGC. I do both. You know, why not? You could do both, right? It's good. It's good to dip in both, right? You know.
Both.
So, that being said, until next time, guys. Peace.